What's happening, everybody? How are you? It's EC Radio time. What do I got on my nose? Anyways.
Oh, we're going to play that game.
No,
Cool.
we're not going to play that game at all. It's EC Radio time. You can follow along on all Disruption Network social media platforms and so on and so forth. Happy holidays to everybody. This is probably the last show of the year, so happy holidays. And maybe I'll throw one in before New Year's or something. I don't know. I got some projects I'm working on. Anyways, before we get into anything, and lots to talk about, lots to drink, too, we got to give love and respect out to the sponsors. Much love to EJA Moving Services, the professional movers. Have Eddie and his crew move you today. Wherever you need to go, they will move you. They will drive your car to Florida. They will drive your car to Portland, Oregon. They'll drive your car to freaking Japan. They can even drive your car over water. They really can't, but they are awesome people, and they're a reputable moving service. They'll move pretty much anything is what I'm getting at, people. They'll move an elephant. They'll move your piano. They'll move your studio. They'll move your gym. They'll move your Aunt Hilda to Prestwick Glen. They'll move pretty much anywhere you need to go. EJA will do that for you. Give them a call today at 315-335-0516. Shout out to our good friend Dave Longaretta, who's been keeping me out of trouble for a long time. Give him a call today if you need legal advice at 315-735-6162. I know Frank has made that call a couple times. Yes, he has.
Today.
Today, as a matter of fact, huh? Also, much love to Utica Coffee, drinking the Art of Darkness today, mixed up with a little peanut butter cup whiskey. Is that what it is? Peanut butter. See, I muted you because you were throwing shit earlier. Hang on, let me unmute you. You were throwing shit earlier. So wait, it's peanut butter.
Peanut butter chocolate.
Peanut butter chocolate.
Balatin.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, the coffee's so strong that you can't taste the whiskey.
Yeah, it's
How about that? And I put over a shot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I put a healthy one in there. You can still taste the coffee over the whiskey. It's crazy. Much love to Utica Coffee, man. What I'm trying to get at is they got some strong freaking coffee. So if you need that kick in your pants and a little pep in your step for each day, do some Utica Coffee at wakethehellup.com. Also, much love to our friends over at Saranac, drinking the green teas today. And we're celebrating, guys, right? Frank, Tommy joining me. Got the family in the house. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Brother, we've spent so many holidays together.
We were talking about that. Yeah, that was great.
Dig this up right now. We've done so many holidays together. That's why I wanted to do the show. It's like with the state of affairs that we're living in and the stupid shit that we're on, the Corona coaster that we're riding on. Yeah.
The Corona coaster.
Yeah. We're on that ride, man.
Well, speaking of that, I got to say, I went today to get tested.
Did you?
And that broad stuck that thing so far up my nose, I think she touched my brain.
For the cancel culture out there, a broad is a woman.
Yeah. I wanted to punch her. And blood everywhere. So watch out when you go.
Yeah.
Great way to start the show. Yeah. Good way to start the show.
Great.
It can only go up from here.
You know that broad?
Blood everywhere.
No, there's no signs he's from East Utica. None at all. Yeah, but we've spent so many holidays together. I was like, we got to do a show.
Yep.
We could do a show.
Some legendary Christmas nights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Many. Frank, what's crazy is Tommy and I kind of share a brain in a way. And we got each other pretty much the same Christmas present this year.
Right? I see that. That's awesome.
That's scary.
The same, I know. We're drinking it right now. I'm going to get Tommy the peanut butter cup. And
That's
he
awesome.
got me the peanut butter cup, too.
Isn't that
got
crazy?
peanut butter chocolate. I don't same principle, I guess.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You poured out a couple. We should do a little taste test and see which one's better.
All right.
Derek's out there. What's up, Derek? Good to hear from you. I wish he could be with you guys right now. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks, Derek. Thanks for checking in. Right. Everybody out in Facebook land, if you're sitting out there watching this, please do us a favor and click the share button. Help spread the word of Doughboy Barbecue. And, I can't forget. You're rocking the shirt, man. How can you forget?
I had it. After the summer we had, boy.
Yeah, you had a crazy one?
Well, it was good when we had events, but we got so many weddings canceled, and our barbecue for 800 got canceled. All the big ones got canceled, but some of the Tuesday nights were unbelievable all year. Packed.
You managed to get a couple gigs in, though.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say we did horrible, but
right on.
Would have been great with those weddings and the other stuff that got canceled.
I just think when it comes back, it's going to be back.
I think people are going to be
times.
ready to get out of the house.
I think so, too.
Yep.
I hope so. So what do we got? We got. Do you know which one's which?
The farthest one away from you is the peanut butter chocolate, which we got right now.
What do I have?
You got the peanut butter chocolate.
You got the peanut butter chocolate. All right, so this one's made by who?
Balatin.
Okay, Balatin.
Yep.
And then the other one's who?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, right.
Yeah.
Tennessee, the peanut butter cup.
Peanut butter cup.
Whiskey, and the other one's just the chocolate.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate peanut butter. No cup.
No cup.
The cup is what I think makes it extra special.
I think. Well, we'll see.
cup.
I got the
cup.
chocolate peanut butter in the coffee, and I can't
Even taste the
I can't
thing.
taste the thing.
So, fellas, Merry
Fellas,
Christmas.
Merry
how's your
Christmas.
time?
Uh,
That's good.
That's actually good.
I can taste the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate's coming.
Yeah, the chocolate's on the back end.
Chocolate's
huh?
on the back.
Yeah, it
And
kind of
there's-
creeps in on you.
There's no burn. It's not like a real nasty burn at it.
And that's why I like the chocolate peanut butter over the regular peanut butter, because I feel like the regular peanut butter whiskey gives you a little bit
It's
of
got
a
a
burn.
burn
Yeah,
at the
got
end.
the-
And then it
sure.
kind of sits in the agita a little bit
Yes.
for me.
It hangs out there for a while.
Yeah.
It does.
But you got to add cannoli chips to it.
Cannoli dip, right? That's something we got into one
Yes.
evening. We were doing shots of peanut butter whiskey, and we were putting it in cannoli dip.
In cannoli dip.
Yes.
I think we even put it on pizza that night too. That was at the end of the night. That
It got
was-
it got
that looked
it got
crazy.
bad.
We get weird when we get together. So, all right. So then the other one, actually, that one wasn't bad. If you were to give it
No.
out of 1 to 10, what would you give it, Frank?
I'd give it an 8.
You give it an 8?
I'm thinking about an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you on the 8, definitely.
All right.
What are you thinking?
In the 7s.
I was going between 7.5 and 8.
In the 7s. I want a little bit more of each. But
Yeah.
then, but if you do though,
Then it's too sweet. And
then it gets too
overpowering.
sweet and overpowering.
Yeah, because it was just. I thought it was just enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like the artificial tasting crap.
Right.
You know,
The
like we were
syrup.
talking about the banana. You know, that holler is not bad, but it's still artificial.
Yeah. Tommy loves talking about his banana.
I do.
He does.
So
and your banana too.
His artificial banana.
Whatever you got to do.
Whatever you got to do. And so now this one is the Tennessee,
Tennessee peanut butter cup.
but this one wasn't refrigerated.
No.
Yours was.
Well, I left it in my car overnight. So,
Oh, well, that's smart. I did not.
So this one smells more peanut buttery.
This is the one that we like.
yeah,
this is the
what
one that we
started off. Yeah, we
right.
started off liking, and I just saw that one last night. I said, "Let me get it."
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Sell it, guys. Merry
Salute.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Chicken whiskey today. Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I like this one better.
Yeah, it's a little smoother.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a little smoother.
Yeah, it's smoother, and that wasn't even refrigerated. And then it's got. See, I'd give this an 8 and give the other one a 7.
Yeah, I could go with that.
I don't know. I'm on the fence.
You're on the
I
fence?
like them both. I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't turn them down. It's
Not
like
turning nothing down.
Yeah, it's like at 2:00 in the
Get
morning.
that
I'm
away
not
from
turning
me.
nothing down.
It's not
you know?
Tennessee. Not turning down nothing.
I can
after
turn
2.
nothing down.
That and don't take one of nothing, right? Oh man, hey Tommy, I'm glad I can get you on today. I was thinking about pimping you out, but not in a sexual way.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Either
mean,
way.
I think you do good,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but not in a sexual way. I was thinking about pimping you out because you want to get back in the business.
Yeah.
You do. In the business that people, for those that don't know, it's the bar business.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
He was the proprietor of Captain Chips for a long time. But if you were to come back, and you're probably going to make this happen because I see it in your eyes. You got the eye of the tiger going on, and plus we talk all the time.
I've had for a while.
You have. We got to do something. Got to do something. You're itching. You're itching.
It's like
right?
the mob. You got to draws you back in.
You-
Well, we know how many gigs have we done
Yeah.
in the last couple of years together that were great.
Yeah. I loved them.
Yeah.
And they went off without a hitch, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they're over, so we don't really have to knock on wood.
No.
No,
The
it's not
future ones we got to knock on wood.
Yeah. But now that we're in the middle of this Corona coaster,
Yeah.
and like it's unfortunate, but a lot of these venues are going belly up.
It's just sad.
It is. And so right now probably isn't the best time to open up a spot, but it could be though.
In 6 months, and
Right.
by the fall, it's going to be the roaring 20s.
You think so?
It's going to be crazy.
I don't think it's going to be so quick, but I think by 2022 it's going to be thumping.
Yeah.
I think
People-
so.
I think it's going to be faster than you think.
You think so?
I think so. I really do because
Yeah.
people are itching.
Mm-hmm.
Just like last year when the whole shutdown got and we opened up the first night of food truck and it was just crazy.
Yeah.
And that's the way in the whole summer. So I think people, especially the first month, it was just off the hook.
Was it? And people were itching to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people are going to want to get out,
Yeah.
especially once winter's over. It depends on how bad winter is.
Right.
You know,
Right.
the worse the winter is, as soon as spring hits, they're going to be ready.
Yeah, once
So-
that good weather hits
Yeah.
their face, they're
Yep.
going to be itching and raring to go. Because, I mean, right now it's been shitty winter, you know, right? Hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, not even just weather-wise, because actually the weather hasn't been good, too bad.
But it's just right.
But it's just a dark,
it's just a
gloomy and gray, and
bring
we're
it down.
on a lockdown.
You come home, what do you got to do?
Nothing.
You really can't go to movies. Go out to dinner, you're gonna catch something.
Right.
You can't go to a bar past 10 o'clock because COVID comes out at 10.
It's dark at 4:30.
Yeah, it's dark. It's the dark days of winter right now. But with that in mind, though, I want to switch it up a little bit. But let's try to find you a spot.
I'm depressed now.
I'm sorry. I'll hug you later. We'll do another shot.
Bring me back up.
Another shot?
It's the holidays, man. What do you got to do after this?
I'm off for 4 days.
I was going to work for a little bit, but I don't see that happening now.
I don't think that's good.
Aren't you glad we all live super close?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to get an Uber home.
This is what happens when the three of us get together.
You just all got to walk in different directions. We're good.
Yeah, you guys are witnessing this live. This is how we hang.
I could see 2 empty bottles by the end of the day.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. But I'm thinking, in Utica or outside of Utica, do you have a preference on like an area of what you're looking for? And then also our good friend Adeline's out there. She's been on the hunt a little bit for us too.
I mean, I got the barbecue, so it's not all about music now.
Right.
I'm older. I'd like to be in bed by 4 or 5 in the morning. So, so a bar or actual nightclub would be out of the question.
Yeah.
Sometimes we used to stay up to, the next afternoon. You know that.
The whole weekend.
Yes. So I'm thinking I would like a nice stage outside, nice bar on the inside, get some good barbecue, get some good music, national 2, 3, 4 times a month.
Yeah. You need space, though. I feel like you need some kind of...
You need to be close enough where people can get there easily, but far enough out where you don't feel like you're confined.
Right. Kind of like a Ray Brothers in a way.
Ray Brothers, Omegang too. Omegang's got such a beautiful setup.
They do. Ray Brothers too, and big ups to Colin and Tucker, man. They've built a really cool thing over there and booked some great music. They got great food, for sure.
Not as good as mine, but
no, their food. Of course, I gotta say.
I gotta say that.
But that outside venue is pretty.
You can always take the boy out of East Utica, but you can't take the East Utica out of the boy. Yeah. They're good guys, but not as good as me.
They're all right.
Forget about it.
Anyways, no. But they have done a great thing, and then there is some space around here, though. I feel like there is somewhere we can go. We just got to think of a good spot.
I mean, when you walked into your spot, you knew you were home.
Mm-hmm.
When I walked into my spot, I knew I was home. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the same thing again.
Yeah.
When I see it, I'm just going to be, and I'll have this guy tap it on my shoulder, my brother. Yeah. He'll be saying, "This is it," because he does that to me all the time.
It's unfortunate they had to knock your old place down, though.
Yeah.
I think we'd still be there. Like, we'd just been like hell, Right?
Yeah. No,
yeah, you'd still have a key, so we'd still be going in.
Well, they collapsed the cellar, so we dig that up. We got the foundation back.
Yeah. They collapsed the cellar?
Yeah, they just put dirt on the cellar. They
They just filled it in.
Yeah, they just filled it in.
Gotcha. That cellar's got my DNA all over it, I'll tell you that.
That's still a viable place, too.
I think the cellar's still haunted.
From my DNA.
Listen, that place was haunted to begin with.
Right.
How many weird freaking stories I got about that?
Yeah. Of just, like, ghosts running around your old... Yeah. How old was that building?
I mean, it was...
Wasn't it some kind of car dealership or something?
It was National Auto, and they fused it with Joe's. And they knocked the wall down. I mean, if you looked on the floor of the band part where you stepped down, there were still lines where the cars used to park.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, I mean, they had to be the 50s.
Yeah.
I mean, it was mob
earlier than that, probably. That's probably what they were using it for in the 50s. The building is probably from the 20s or 30s.
Yeah. You're the appraiser. You tell us.
I just did.
Okay, good.
The project that I'm working on and the subject of the project has some great 2005 disco stories from there.
Oh, okay.
And I can't wait to release that to tell you. Like, there's a couple really good ones.
The car exploding across the street.
No, that I didn't get that one, but a shotgun being pulled out on him and like some crazy shit. Like,
wow,
well, he was there a lot. Let's just put it to you that way.
Oh, sure, that was.
But you figure that was what, 70s?
Yeah.
80s?
No,
that was 50. 70s? That was 50 years ago.
70s.
That was when it was the disco, 2005 disco.
2005 disco, yeah.
That was 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So it's like these stories
So
are
that was
from like
his-
the mid 70s.
So that was late 20s for age for him. Yeah.
Well, it was like Goodfellas, the same thing. He got in the car, and car exploded.
Yeah.
Right across the street.
Crazy. But yeah, there's some really good stories out of there. I've
Dropping
been meaning
teasers.
to
Look
tell
at
you that actually.
Oh, sure. I didn't.
The legendary shit that must have happened at that place.
Imagine the blow that those bathrooms have seen over the years. Probably kilos upon kilos in the 70s.
You bring up the bathrooms. I got if you're out there, Eric Leo, if you're out there, I got an Eric Leo story. But every time, because Eric and I lived together at the time when your club was in its heyday.
Yeah.
And it's the end of the night. We were always last to leave, you know. And it was like, come on, guys, it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Get out of here. You know, it's time to go. And I could never find him. And you know where I always found him? In the women's bathroom. And either it was maybe something sexual was going on, or maybe he was just hanging out holding court, or maybe he was just hanging out with a couple girls drinking in the girls' bathroom, or whatever he was doing. He was always in the girls' bathroom.
That was his hangout.
It was the spot to find him at the end of the night. Your bathroom.
I've been in there a couple times.
Oh, man. But yes, we got to find you a spot.
Okay, let's do it.
So anybody out there that has land or property or wants to sell their venue or any of that, Tommy has Frank, and Frank will buy that for you.
Wow.
Oh, I like that idea.
I'm kidding, Frank. Frank, you've done enough for all of us.
No,
Yeah, you have.
Not at all. I was trying to figure out, how long have you been here? This your fourth year?
This would be 4 years.
It's
Yeah,
4 years.
I think it's coming up on 4 years, right?
Because it was the fall of 1 year, and you were here just starting right after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You were just starting to broadcast.
Yeah, it was January of 2017.
17.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's
so January will be 4 years.
January will be 4 years. I know. Can you believe that? Are you sick of us yet?
No, not at all.
Look at all the shit that we've done to his place, though.
I walked in today. I was like, it's been a while since this pandemic crap, and it looks great. It really does.
Yeah, Todd's been working his ass off.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
He does. He works his ass off.
The amount of equipment in here is amazing.
Yeah, it's all him.
And there's an alarm
all
if anyone's
him.
listening.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's all I can do is turn the microphone on and go, and we can have these conversations. But Todd, I'm lucky. You know, he's freaking Yoda for sure.
He knows his stuff.
But it started off in the little closet over there in the other room, right?
Yep.
And then moved over here. And
there was still office space. There was Frank's office, Steve's office.
I still had office space.
Yeah, you did.
I still had 4 sections at that time.
yeah, do you hate us?
No, not at all.
We kicked him out. I remember the day because it's right around now, maybe 3 years ago, where you were like, okay, you can knock down the walls and stuff. And we did. It was right during the Christmas break.
That's right.
That we did all that.
Yep.
That
it was
we moved from there
after
to
you
there.
were a year in. Yep.
Yeah, it was a year in. And then here it is. And it's switched around a lot. And here it is now. And I'm sure it's going to switch again. We'll just.
It always, every time I come in for mail, I look around, I'm like, that's different.
Yeah, it's all different. You want a TV, by the way? That's not working right. Well, it works. It's
Why are you trying to give us one that's not working?
No, it's working. It's just we're not using it, and now it's starting to take up space. It will look good in your man cave.
I think you need to do some kind of contest.
Give away the TV.
Yeah.
I got too many TVs in my house.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you really need all those TVs? How many of them do you watch? One. And what do you guys watch on TV? Did you watch like local shit, or are you watching Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix or a few channels, like some stuff on the History Channel.
History Channel, Discovery Channel.
Yeah,
that's about it. Food Network.
And once in a while, Food Network. And then Netflix. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your television time is down from normal or up?
It'll be a couple months ago. It was way up. Now I think it's down.
It's down.
Yeah. Back when like March, April, May, I think I didn't even know stuff I was watching. I'm like, okay, I'll watch this.
Yeah.
And then there were 20 episodes of it, and I watched all of them. And, yeah.
Binge watching's real, man.
Oh yeah, The Crown and. I watched a new Pauly Shore movie the other night on Netflix, House Guests.
Oh yeah,
and it was actually funny. It wasn't horrible.
A new Pauly Shore movie.
New Pauly just come out. It's called House Guest, and it's actually you would think how Pauly Shore's life is. He's he's doing fat broads on these swings, and he's doing blow and hair. It's pretty funny. It's not horrible.
Fat broads on the swing. That'd be the name of our album.
He goes, I got Tommy Lee's
that's a band
sex
name.
Swing. He goes, I got Tommy Lee's sex swing. And then, of course, the next scene, you see him.
Couldn't you see that up on a marquee?
Huge.
Yeah.
Literally huge. Tommy, all the shows that you've worked and like all your travels,
Yeah.
has there ever been a fanboy moment of yours? Have you ever fanboyed on anybody?
When I met Bobby.
You fanboyed on Bobby?
Yeah, kind of. Like,
Did you?
And Kevin was worse. He had this look on his face like he
wanted to suck his dick.
And when I ran into Jerry that one time, that was
you ran into Jerry Garcia?
I was backstage at Knickerbocker, and I was just walking around. It was between sets, and Jerry was going to his dressing room. So I'm looking down, just looking. We just went straight head on head. He gave me this big hug, and just went walking away.
You got a hug from Jerry Garcia?
Yep.
What does that mean, head on head?
Wait, like this, but like boom, you know what I mean?
I've never heard that.
How all the years I've known you, this is the first I'm hearing this story.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I tell the story all the time. It's my proudest moment.
I don't know if I've heard that story.
Yeah, I know. You guys have been attached at the hip since birth.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, not birth, but
Like sixth grade.
Yeah, sixth grade.
since you were 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Right? And you never heard the story?
I don't think so.
So what does Jerry Garcia say? Like, excuse me? What's he say to you?
He said, "Let go of me."
He said,
He said, "Get off me."
you know what I mean? He just
Go to
gave
bed,
me those.
kid.
It's cool, man. It's cool, and just gave me this sort of hug and just went to his dressing room.
It wasn't really a hug. It was more like a push along.
No,
like,
no. It was dead up.
You
cool.
sure you weren't drunk and it was Kevin?
No, I remember that.
Or your brother?
No. I don't know where he was actually.
Wow. So you got a hug from Jerry Garcia?
Yeah,
That's a great story.
See, I was just wandering around back there because it was like one of the first times I've ever backstage at the Knicks. So I was just going looking at shit.
You're still fairly young at this point, too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe early 20s?
When did he die? 96? 95?
Yeah.
So that was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And this had to be early 90s. One of the first times they played the Knicks.
We used to have backstage to a lot of shows, remember?
Yeah.
When Vinny had the Ticketmaster?
That
was awesome.
Is that how you got him through Ticketmaster?
No, we got him right through the dead.
Oh, okay.
Right from GDM.
But when the Ticketmaster was in Yorkville, that was Clinton. That was amazing.
Yeah, we got a lot of good tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You used to start hitting the button right when if they would open at 9 o'clock, you just start hitting the button.
Yeah.
And tickets would just start flying out. First row. We had first row for a lot of stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff at the Dome.
You guys were hoarding all the tickets, all the good ones?
Of course.
I wouldn't call it hoarding.
It's before
I would call
We didn't scalp
because the doors open at 9 o'clock, but as soon as 9 o'clock hit, you just start hitting the button, and
Have you ever fanboyed on any artist, Frank? You ever fanboy on anybody?
Not that we've met.
No?
But, I mean, we saw some great amazing shows.
Pink
Floyd. We saw. Remember, we saw a Billy Joel.
Yeah, Billy Joel, Elton John.
Elton John. We were like right in the front for that. Yeah. We saw some great shows real up close.
Were you in the elevator with me
with Dave Matthews?
Yes. Yeah, that was cool too.
Yeah,
so
at Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
We went out for Red Rocks. It was it was the Dead.
Sam Boyd. Dave Matthews was just starting to blow up. He opened up for the Dead.
He opened.
Yeah, and we left early for some reason, and I go to him, and we were in the same hotel, and I go, what was the encore? He goes, I goes Liberty. I go Liberty, and we just talked for a couple minutes, and because it was
a 2-minute elevator ride. Yeah,
that MGM there was 9 million rooms. It took forever to get to your room.
Yeah,
but that was before he was huge. I mean,
no doubt.
Yeah, it was him and wasn't a couple of guys in the band.
I don't remember. I just remember him. But we saw. You're not a Dave Matthews fan, but we had tickets at the Stanley. We were in the first row, front section, and we were just sitting like this, watching him play.
Yeah.
Him and
Tim
Reynolds. Yeah, it was amazing. Huh. I mean, he was like this distance away from us. He was just playing.
That was 96, 95,
that was
96,
probably,
yeah. He got big. Just before he was able to play your club, huh?
Yeah.
Like just around that time was because I feel like you missed that whole first wave of jam bands. Well, actually, the first wave is the Dead and the Allman Brothers, but the second wave.
The
second wave. I feel like because you caught the third wave.
Right.
You definitely caught the third wave.
Yeah, Government Mule. And,
and Mo and all that, But the second wave is like Fish and Dave Matthews, and who else? Widespread Panic would be on that list.
Right. Panic,
Blues Traveler.
Yep.
Spin Doctors.
We were close.
Yeah.
We were close. But
yeah.
But then the third wave is Mo and like the Disco Biscuits.
Government Mule.
Government Mule, yeah.
Keller Williams and
Strange Folk. Yep. Ominous Sea Pods.
Yeah.
Remember the Sea Pods? They were such a great band.
Were they out of Canada? Where were they out of?
Albany.
Albany.
Like Albany, North Country area, somewhere like maybe Plattsburgh.
They would sell out on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
We'd do 400 or 500 people on a Wednesday night with those guys towards the end there. They were amazing.
Yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesdays were my night to work. And they were,
What night was your night to work?
Like Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Open band.
When they had the Battle of the Bands thing and open mic nights and all that stuff.
Did you ever kick me out?
No. I don't think
Did you
so.
ever kick me out?
I don't think so.
I didn't kick people out. I was good cop.
No, okay.
Wednesday nights were fun.
I remember the first night I had my Chris List, we got into an altercation.
Chris List. He was getting into a fight.
He was your bouncer then, and
Wow.
we had a little blowout with a band that we mentioned earlier too, the United Booty Foundation.
Hey, Booty.
I don't know if you remember that. There was a little altercation with us and the Booty Foundation one night.
Oh, I remember that now. Now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
it was fun.
I was there a lot for like the local bands because they would play on Tuesday nights.
Well,
so
Joe Sweet played Tuesday.
Oh,
Joe
right.
Sweet,
The open
Ridley
mic
Page.
night
When
or
it was
whatever.
8 ball.
Nine
Nine
ball.
ball.
9 ball. 8
Yeah.
ball, 9 ball.
Whatever
Yeah,
it
9
takes.
ball.
8 ball was after 2 a.m.
Yeah.
No, but those.
That was in the women's room.
And then wasn't it Dollar Labatt night?
That was Wednesday.
That was
What
Wednesdays.
T-shirt? That's when I used to bartend on Wednesday nights.
No, did anybody ever do the wet T-shirt?
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
in the beginning.
We had lots of college chicks do it. There was,
I don't remember.
yeah, no.
Remember when John Falby used to be there?
Oh,
Girls
we just
would
had
always go
pictures of that.
on
Yeah.
stage. Dr. Dirty.
Yeah. Did you see the picture he brought? Dr.
No, I
Dirty
didn't.
today? Tommy brought a picture of Dr. Dirty signing some woman's breast with marker.
He still does that.
Oh, yeah.
He's still
He's
around.
still alive?
He's
Still
still
around. Still
playing.
yeah.
What?
I saw it last summer. He was playing somewhere.
Yeah.
Fairly local. Yeah.
Dr. Dirty's still alive.
alive.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dirty is still alive.
Well, he was a lot younger than he looks. He looks like he was 90 back then. And
Yeah, because he's strung out.
Yeah.
Because I
I
always
think
felt
so.
like he was strung out.
No, he only had. He would require 6 Budweisers in a bucket. That's all he ever drank.
That's it?
Yeah.
I feel like because he was always so sweaty and just like.
Oh, 'cause he-
I know because he was playing and
Yeah.
stuff, but he's just. I don't know. I always thought he was like
He's
messed
got
out.
to be in his
No.
70s.
Oh, he's got to be older than that.
Yeah, I think he's probably older than that.
Yeah.
We thought he was 70 then.
Yeah, right? That was 20 years ago.
Because if you think about it, he was really popular in the 70s, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He used to play
He
4
had
Acres.
cassettes out. Remember, he had cassettes out all over
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember my dad listening to him.
My parents, too.
Mhm.
I remember I was a little kid.
Yeah. Right, because it was a funny little comedy skit going on.
Yeah.
And he's
12
fairly
Days of
local,
Christmas,
right?
Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was a regional guy.
He's a big Mickey Mouse fan. He loves Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's still playing, though? I mean, not right now because
As of
Corona,
last year, he
but
played.
Last summer, he was
played the
playing somewhere.
casino.
I remember seeing.
He played the casino last year.
Dr. Dirty. If anybody's out there remembers Dr. Dirty.
Don Faldy.
John Velby. Yeah.
Oh, he used to pack the place. Remember that one day he played when the Yankees were in the World Series? And the place was just packed. Remember that?
No.
Aye. Your mother's in love with the Finger Lakes.
Your mother gives hand jobs to winos.
Then he used to do there. Once was a young lady from somewhere.
Yeah.
Cancun.
Yeah. He was that guy.
Yeah.
He
was that guy.
Dr.
With his
Dirty.
piano.
Yeah, he's super talented, though.
His
Oh, yeah,
upright
it was a
piano.
great piano.
Did he ever have a band?
Nope.
It was
No.
just him, huh?
It was
No.
an upright piano.
Got to the point where I think it was when Roscoe was going with Joe, and he didn't show for Dr. Dirty Night. And I had to run sound for him, but it was one mic. I mean, it wasn't anything complicated. He was so easy to work with. Just
He was
give
get up there and play.
a shitty old piano and a mic, and that's all I needed.
That's it. Hilarious. Guy's freaking legend, though.
Around here, at
Well,
least. I don't know how.
Oh, I think he's pretty
National.
far-reaching. He's
Is
been
he
in a
national?
movie or two.
How much did you have to pay him back then?
Like $1.50. No.
No, he was $5,000, I think,
$5,000.
in points after 8,500.
And then hotel rooms and stuff?
No,
No?
because
think
he
he
lived in his
stayed.
van. He had that
Yeah.
conversion van.
He used to
That's right.
drive in and.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah, he had his van. So you'd have to pay him $5,000. So he was doing pretty well.
Oh yeah. I mean, he never did less than 300 people.
Right.
You
Even on
figure
his-
you play a couple times a week, 10, 15 grand a week. not bad.
Do you have a tour manager?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so it was just the two of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. I still got his tour manager's number somewhere.
Wow. And make like $5,000 a night. That's a good racket.
Not bad.
Yeah, but he put a lot of work in, though. I mean, the guy played for years and years and years.
I mean, and this was a small club. He used to play theaters, too, 3,000 seat theaters.
Really?
Yeah. He had some big...
Probably album sales, too. What if he's on Spotify? We got to find out if he's on Spotify.
He used to have cassettes.
He's on YouTube.
Yeah. The cassettes went around all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Upstate New York. Everybody had it.
Oh, everybody had those. Yeah. That was a cool thing to have.
It was. Especially if you were like in 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah, especially if you were like 15, 16.
Right.
Like, wow.
That was me. You always listen to Dr. Dirty, trying to hide it from your mom, trying to hide it from mom. Don't,
Like the
my mom
Playboy
can't
maybe.
listen to this. Right. How many Playboys did you hide from mom?
Frank had a stack in his cellar.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yes, you did.
What
And
did
Conklin Ave, you did, too. Well, I think they were your brothers.
Yeah, they weren't mine.
You grew up on Conklin Ave, too?
I did.
Right? So you're right down the street from each other?
Yeah,
blocks
2
from each
blocks
other.
away.
Oh, it's 2 blocks away.
And our friend Louis was in between.
And that's how it
exactly.
started, the three of you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Went to Conklin
Yeah.
Grammar School.
Yep. Yeah. Did you walk there?
Yeah.
Everybody pretty much walked to
Everybody
school
walked.
back then,
You walked
right?
to school, yeah.
Right. Everybody walked to school. Derek's
We used to
saying,
walk to Proctor.
I met Tom Morreale once. What's that mean? He met you once.
I think I met him more than once, unfortunately.
Doesn't he work for you?
No, he works for the county. He works with me.
I met him once. But can we do another shot?
But good.
Yeah, let's do another. I brought a couple more.
You got any more over there? You
Couple more
want
cups. Yeah.
to bring you some?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Hang on.
Tom, you still got a full one.
Hang on. You guys didn't. You did yours already?
I did mine.
You did.
Tom's got a full one.
Where's Adeline when you need her? I feel like this.
Where is Addie?
I feel like this is the only thing that's missing today is Adeline.
Call her
Thank
up.
you. Oh, you know what? I need a cup. I think I threw mine away. We do. We need an Adeline sighting. What are you guys doing for the holidays? You doing anything?
Nothing.
You're probably just laying low, right?
Laying low.
Just like everybody else.
Just laying low. Nothing. First year in a long time, nothing.
I know. It's nuts.
It is nuts, man.
It's like the year without a gathering.
Right.
I mean, we got so many people at work coming down, and it's disgusting. It's really sad.
The people that you're working
Yeah.
with, yeah, or just in general, really.
Well, no, at my work.
Yeah.
Every day I hear of like 4 or 5 new cases of people I know.
Yeah, people you
Every
know.
day.
I know. It's crazy. And it affects people differently. Some people get
Right.
super sick off it.
Some people don't
or
even know
some
they
people-
had it.
And some people don't even know
I
they
had
have
my
it.
one friend, he's been out almost 3 weeks with it. Another friend of mine, 2 days, he was back to normal.
Really?
Just a little cough, and that was it.
Bizarre.
I don't know. Somebody was also telling me, like, the flu is gone. Like, there's no more flu anymore. Now
You haven't heard a
everything's
thing
just
about
COVID.
the flu.
You never heard about the flu anymore.
No, the CDC is because flu's gone because we wear our mask and we social distance. That's what they're saying.
Yeah?
And they're
So
saying
then
the
why
reason
isn't coronavirus
they're
gone?
saying the reason coronavirus is so widespread is that we don't wear masks and we don't social distance. So how do they say both? I don't get it.
I don't
No
get
one
it.
We're just covering everything.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
We're covering everything.
You're right. I don't know what to believe
Me
anymore.
either.
I don't. Remember in March we were doing so much to be careful. I was wearing gloves everywhere. I was doing everything.
Me too.
Washing
And I
the
didn't
mail.
even. I never knew anybody who had it. Now I know 50 people that have it. And
And yeah, everywhere you go, there's a mask.
yeah,
Right. I have been super careful. I
Yeah.
literally have been here at the studio in my house, and that is it in the last like month. That's it. I haven't even been
really-
anywhere.
I've been going everywhere. I really haven't been too much.
Yeah.
I've been been to the casino. I've been to hotels. I've been
Yeah.
So it hasn't been too horrible, but.
why are you
still,
telling us that now after you're already here?
Yeah. What the heck?
I'm
Yeah.
negative.
I
get
would have never
tested-
even
I
had
get
you come in.
I get
I would
tested all the
make
time.
you zoom in.
You get tested for
work.
COVID
For
or
work, yeah.
He does get
today.
tested all the time.
I get tested today.
He has to.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has
I'm
to.
essential.
okay? So now next topic. What's going on with the test? How do you test positive and negative a day later?
Because there's 50% accuracy in any of these friggin' tests.
Well then,
The rapid
then
test.
why you're telling me you're
The
testing?
rapid test is not as reliable.
the rapid tests suck. If you probably shouldn't even take it. You're better off just going to your doctor, your primary care
Yeah, the
physician,
test.
I mean,
and get tested.
I've been
through him.
to Griffiths, and besides today, every time it's been painless and no problem at all.
Until today.
Yeah.
And today she jammed
Yeah.
that thing up your nose.
Went to my eye. I felt my eye twitch.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
No, I know, but this was my
Did you
my
say
buddy
something?
Dave that was next
Did she
to
laugh?
me.
Did she laugh when she did it?
Yeah. She liked my mask.
The last test I took, she just kind of was inside my nose. She didn't go all the way up the nostril. She went all the way, like she was in my nose, but not up there.
No, she was all the way up, and I mean,
in
literally
your nasal passage.
Oh,
We are covering all topics.
Yeah, well,
we are.
it's what happens when you don't have a plan.
Let's
I
start.
know, right? let's do another shot. Let's do a shot. That's
Cheers,
a plan.
guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Love you
Christmas.
guys.
Happy
Cheers,
New Year.
everybody out there. Happy holidays.
That does not suck.
Okay, so where's Addie?
I don't know. She's not out there watching, though, because if she was, she'd be here by now.
Okay, start blowing up her phone.
Start blowing up her phone. I do like that one better. They're both
This
good.
one,
though.
yeah. What
They're
am I
both
drinking?
equally good.
You're drinking peanut butter.
I'm drinking chocolate
peanut butter chocolate. You got the peanut butter cup.
The cup. Put it in the cup.
in the cup.
It's tasty. I've been switching over to more clear liquor lately.
Yeah.
You know, you too.
I'll
right?
tell you what I've been drinking a lot of is that tequila.
Casamigos?
Casamigos. Yeah.
George Clooney tequila.
I've been going through bottles of that.
He sold it.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He made billions. Like he needed
Yeah, I
more
saw
money.
that. He sold it.
Yeah.
See, Sammy Hagar's got some new tequila line and this really good rum. It's a red rum.
Oh yeah.
It's actually anything he does is good though.
Seriously.
All his boozes are good.
Mm-hmm. Sammy knows.
Yeah.
Sammy knows. If his name's on it, it's going to be quality.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Does he do mostly tequilas?
He's got everything now.
He makes a great freaking tequila. I thought Cabo Wabo was great back, and that actually what got me drinking tequila back in the day. It wasn't Cuervo.
I can't wait to do the Cabo Wabo in February.
What do you mean?
I'm going to Cabo in February. But I want to go to I want to do. Well, that's how they got the name.
Uh-huh.
He was in Cabo and he goes, look at that couple. They're doing the Cabo Wabo because they're wobbling down the street because they're all drunk. So that's when he named the bar Cabo Wabo.
Ah.
That's how it came.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Hey, guy's what, in the mid-70s now.
Yeah.
It's still in great shape.
Oh yeah.
And they still they put on a couple of shows here and there. They were doing when Eddie Van Halen passed away, him and Michael Anthony were doing live stream shows in the middle of all that. So they gave him a shout out.
He just did a Christmas song too.
Did he?
Yeah, he's coming out with a new album. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 70-something years old, and he's still out there active as hell. A lot of these older dudes.
A lot of these old
look
guys.
at Paul McCartney just released an album too.
Yeah.
He's
A lot of these
77 years
old
old.
guys still touring, and they're like,
Well, he was abducted by aliens. You ever hear that interview where he tells the story how he was abducted by aliens?
Who?
what?
Sammy Hagar.
No.
Yeah, he did an interview on Howard how he was abducted by aliens.
What?
I
Yeah.
didn't hear that.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
And
It's in his book too.
what did the aliens do to him?
They took him on the ship, they probed him, and they sent him back down.
They probed him?
Yeah.
Ah. Man.
Really?
I never
Yeah.
knew that.
Read the book. Read his book.
Sammy rocks, though.
Yeah.
Sammy rocks. He definitely brought Van Halen to another level when he joined
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Because then
David
they
Lee.
started becoming #1 hits.
Yeah.
You know?
David Lee Roth was good. But
He's a
I mean,
great front man.
Yes.
Right.
You know, but Sammy's a singer and a front
Sammy's
man.
right.
Yeah,
And he can play guitar. too.
Sammy's a musician, and yeah, David Lee Roth was a frontman. He was a showman.
Entertainer. But yeah, Sammy brought those guys to a whole nother level. That's when they were superstars. Well, they were superstars
Yeah,
prior
they
to
were.
all that.
I mean, their first album was.
But you didn't think they could go any higher, and they did.
Right.
Yeah.
Sammy's the man. I didn't know he got abducted by
Yeah,
aliens.
yeah, yeah. It's funny.
That's
It's funny.
hilarious.
And Howard was breaking his balls, didn't believe him. And, I mean, how do you believe a guy? But he believed it. So if he,
Right.
Yeah. Trip Fest 4,
Yes.
Derek's saying.
we got the plan, we would have had it this year.
Yeah.
We
Plan was
already
there.
got the theme down. We were
What do we do?
next year.
Hopefully we could do it next year.
I can't see us not doing it.
I know.
I think it's got to be open by next year. Don't
Maybe
it?
even hopefully by then, because we usually do it early fall.
Yeah.
So
September.
hopefully that could be rolling by then. Hopefully.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's gotta be. They can't go much longer.
They also, Derek wants to know, Tom, was it an older lady? Is it the older lady?
No, it was a younger lady.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I never saw her before. This is the first time.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Oh, the nose swab. I think he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a bunch. We have to go all the time, so we know the people up there who do the swabs and how vicious they are.
Okay. Gotcha. So we're talking about the swabs.
Yeah, I hope he's talking about that because
I
haven't done any older ladies
I would
lately.
think it is. What's up, Travis? Good to hear from you, man. Anybody out there in Facebook land, click the share button. Help spread the word of Disruption Network and EC Radio. Now, they made mention of aliens recently. You see that guy from Israel? He's like an 84-year-old man, and he's like a whistleblower when it comes to aliens. You didn't hear about that?
No,
Kind of got swept under the rug like all aliens do, though.
Yeah.
All kind of alien topics. But if this is the perfect time right now to actually make contact with the aliens or let us know that they're living amongst us, it's 2020.
Okay, so
don't you think?
So what's your beliefs? Because
they're living right here. I think you're sitting right next to one.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, there's three of us here. So who? Raise your hand if you're an alien. His hand's up.
See? 1, 2, 3. Not it.
I still believe there's got to be some form of alien DNA in some of us. I mean, look at Keith Richards. You can't kill the bastard.
Right.
He's got to have something.
Yes.
I mean, look at like Derek Jeter.
Tiger Woods.
Exactly.
I think Tiger Woods is
Sammy Hagar, prime example.
Uh-huh.
You know, he's 75. He's in great shape. He's still. Look at the Queen of England. She's 106.
Why do you think she's an alien?
Yeah, she's got to be.
Got to be.
Yeah, I think I agree with that one. She could be an alien.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I think Tiger
Woods. Yeah, they're just different.
Zuckerberg. He's another one. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is definitely a reptile.
Elon Musk has been he's been to other planets.
Yeah.
For sure.
No argument out of you.
I know. I believe it.
I do too. Wouldn't this be the proper year to release all that though?
Should be.
Would be.
You know what's crazy though? Remember in the beginning of this pandemic, the Pentagon released footage, UFO footage, and nobody gave a shit.
It didn't even. It was just gone. Yeah. They released it and then it just disappeared.
Yeah, just like this 84-year-old guy from Israel too. So he was like a scientist, and he was saying how aliens are living on Earth and amongst us, and living underground and underwater, and they've been here forever. And
well, you always see the stories. Every once in a while, you see the stories of the time traveler people.
Mm-hmm.
Like there'll be a picture from the 50s, and they'll have a cell phone, something like that. Did you ever see those?
Yeah, I saw one in the 1900s with the lady with the cell phone. Yeah,
yeah. They say they travel.
I don't know. Did you guys watch Quantum Leap when you were growing up?
Quantum Leap, I remember that.
Do you remember Quantum Leap?
Yeah.
Remember Sam used to pull up his thing? He had like the original iPhone.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
No.
Well, look at okay. The guy from The Simpsons. How does he predict all that stuff?
Exactly.
Time traveler.
Yeah.
I really think he's a time traveler. Because how many
things he got right? Dude, Trump being president and 90 million other things.
So many
stuff.
So
the World Series
virus,
stuff. Remember, he predicted baseball, like the winner.
The Cubs, right?
Yeah, the Cubs.
Yeah,
when that was on nobody's radar. Like
COVID
10 years
too, didn't he?
Wait, say again.
He predicted COVID.
He predicted a virus. He didn't say.
Well, I thought he did.
I don't know. He might have. I don't know, but it's scary. There's a lot of crazy, and it's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. I don't think. It happened for a reason. It's in
order for it to be a coincidence, so many millions of things have to happen at a certain exact time.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And he's called so many crazy things.
Yeah,
a lot. Not even like 30, 40 different things. There you could go
totally unrelated stuff. Everything from presidents to sports to it's not one category.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's amazing. I always like that they throw in a couple things from upstate New York. Or
Utica.
The Utica thing.
Yeah.
The stuff from Oriskany. Yeah.
They've done a few of them. I saw today Mo released their holiday Christmas card, and it was them as Simpsons characters.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of cool. It looked good. But, yeah, Simpsons legendary. Were you into it?
Yeah.
Like in the beginning at all?
I think so, yeah. I watched it.
The longest running television show.
Yeah. Well, they don't age. They just keep drawing them the same. It's not like they can time themselves out. I mean, if you have a show with high school kids, after 5 years, they're in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
It's different. They just keep drawing them the same.
Yeah. With the constant news cycle, they don't run out of material.
No.
But I kind of moved on from them to the Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy.
I love Family Guy.
Me too.
It's just... watch them over and over.
Yeah. Seth, who does that?
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. Thank you. I wanted to say Rogan, but I knew it wasn't Rogan, but it's Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, and that's been going for a while too.
Yeah. It's been years. Well, they just keep drawing them the same.
And they do. Now, what is it with the Utica reference though? Is it like one of the writers is originally from the area?
For The Simpsons.
Yeah.
From Oriskany, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, somebody's from Oriskany. One of the creators or one of the writers is from Oriskany.
Right. Not a creator.
Okay.
Sam Simon's dead. Isn't he?
Yeah, Sam Simon's dead.
Yeah.
Matt Groening.
Matt
Groening.
Yeah, he's one of them too.
He's alive though.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. There had to have been some kind of relation between.
Yeah, he's from Oriskany, so that I guess he went to school in Utica, and
and there was that one. Look out, Utica! Springfield is a town that's on the rise, which is hysterical. And then the one that got everybody up in arms.
where they had all the references.
Yeah, where the Utica population was decreasing rapidly.
But some of that stuff is a lot more current than if somebody moved out. So he's got to be keeping track of what's going on here.
Right.
Yeah, because all those references were all of Utica, the clock and all that.
It was recent stuff.
Yeah.
So he must have been coming back here.
Yeah.
No. Does anyone know out there? Tell us.
It was downtown,
Yeah,
what it
downtown.
looks like right now.
Yeah.
And then the Mohawk Valley Community College.
Yeah.
And then Homer was the mayor of Oriskany. And everybody got all bent out of shape about it. I'm like, you can't laugh at yourself,
I know,
people.
right?
We're laughing at ourselves. You know?
Could be.
I know. Especially now.
No.
Somebody else hearing knocking?
No, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Good.
It was an alien.
What's he saying? Wasn't it footage from 06? Sorry, it was 07. If it makes you think. Didn't know about what. So was that 07?
Was it that long ago?
What? No,
What?
I thought it was
Okay,
recent.
now what are we talking about?
The Simpsons,
The
right?
Simpsons?
No, that was not 13 years ago.
No.
No, it couldn't.
No.
I think every so often they do
Yeah.
the Air Force
That was
footage.
a few years. That was like 4 or 5 or 3 or.
Oh, he's probably talking about the UFOs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. The UFO. So the Pentagon was releasing footage from 07
Right.
and 08. There's some new shit out
Well,
there.
remember all the stuff they used to say? We're back to that now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Griffiths. They used to say Griffiths had some shit going on.
Ooh.
They used to talk about like all planes coming in and out of Griffiths.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was like a major.
There was underground nukes, and then people say, no, there wasn't.
Well, they used to say there was stuff with like alien planes coming in and out, and
Oh, sure.
people used to have a lot of strange sightings at night.
Yeah. So there was that Wampsville incident that happened in like the late 40s or early 50s where it was a UFO crash, supposedly, through the conspiracy theories.
Really?
There was a UFO crash, and it crashed through this house, and it killed the family, wiped out the whole family. And Griffiths covered it up in Wampsville, so it was really close to where Griffiths.
Oh.
Yeah, and this happened like in the late 40s, early 50s. And so I had Peter Leonard on this podcast last year. Peter Leonard is an expert on all this stuff, and he's also one of the hosts on Egypt Paranormal.
Yep.
And he's a zany character. He is. He's a great dude, but he knows a lot about all this UFO Griffiths thing, and he's written books about it. He's also stating that there's like a 14-story building underneath Griffiths Air Force Base.
There's some stuff underground
And
there
then-
for sure.
That's
Everyone's
where
heard that.
that's where the
There's some
aliens
stuff-
are.
Really?
Yes.
Let's break in.
And then
Let's drink this bottle and we'll break in.
So here he's stating that if you go to Walmart in Rome anytime after midnight,
You can see a lot of freaks.
that's where they come out to do their shopping. And it says you'll see a lot of weird
that I
people with
believe.
deformities and just like
outta
looking.
here.
Yeah, I swear to you, go back and listen to that podcast. It was back last year. It's probably right around this time last year, or maybe a year and a half ago.
Challenge
So
on.
he's saying that aliens eat the same food we do?
Yeah,
They're allowed to come and go?
they're
What is it?
well. They go back to their little
Do they pay
bunker,
rent?
and I don't know logistics. I don't know what they're doing and if they work or if
Those
they're
are
employed
just
or not.
people from Rome.
No.
Yes, they are. Have you been to Rome lately?
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you, Rome's full of aliens. He goes, if you go through Walmart like after midnight, late night, you'll see some. You'll see some
I
weird
think this
stuff.
was made into a movie. It was called The Coneheads.
Yeah.
And I've talked to people from Rome that have actually been like, yo, I'm telling you,
Dave Jones has got to go.
he's not far
Probably
off.
Dave
from
Jones
truth.
Dave Jones is an alien.
Dave Jones is probably the ones they're seeing.
All right. Field trip. Tonight,
Tonight,
midnight.
we'll finish off that bottle. We'll go to
Finish both
Walmart.
bottles,
Field trip.
yeah.
We got to go Christmas shopping anyways.
I guess I'm not working.
We won't be able to tell, though, because everybody's got masks on. That's the thing.
Oh, you tell.
You
they
can
got
tell.
a gamey arm or something going
Right.
on.
Deform-
Well, if they got a
Yeah.
cone head, I'm thinking they're an alien.
Right.
That's a sign.
Cone head. Or like a long neck.
I want to. If they're getting like big sandwiches and they're shoving them in their mouth.
That's Dave Jones.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that goes on in Griffiths. And then there's a side street over there that borders Griffiths.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the street that he said it was. It's not a popular one.
It's like Hill something.
I
I know exactly what you mean.
And if you walk up Glenmore or Glendale or I don't know what the hell it is, but anyways, if you like walk up and down that street, and you might see some weird shit. That's what he claims.
There's a lot of fencing that if you're on some of those back streets, it's like thousands of yards of fencing that just borders that whole area over there.
That base is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
That's what makes Rome so big.
There's underground stuff in Floyd, Vernon, Verona. I remember I got a call from the Air Force once, and they needed land done, and I had to have some kind of special clearance to do it. I didn't have the clearance,
Of course not.
so I couldn't do it. But they were saying that there's underground stuff that they needed to have looked at, and I couldn't do it.
Well, you didn't pass the inspection.
I didn't have whatever clearance it was.
You checked off as shady.
Yeah. Could possible alien.
No, they don't let him in.
I don't go to Walmart at midnight.
Field trip though.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'll tell you what I did do. You know when you're going up Newport Road, you know that thing with the airplane on top?
Yes, I've always wondered about that.
I did an appraisal up there.
Come on.
It's freaky up there. There's some shit.
Did they let you on that road?
They did.
Did you ever go on that road?
I went up and inside the building.
Do you went in the airplane?
No, I didn't go to the airplane.
Oh.
But I went in the building where the airplane, it's sitting on this big tower.
Right.
It's for
And it
radar.
rotates
Yeah,
and it
it's
does
for
everything.
radar.
And there's another one.
On the
if
other
you're
side,
standing
yeah.
up there, you could see for
That's why, 'cause
dozens
it's
and
such a
dozens of
high
miles.
peak.
And then there's another one that's,
Right across from it.
yeah, but it's far. It's like 20 miles
Oh,
away.
yeah.
And they do line of sight stuff across. They shoot beams across.
Radar for what though?
I
What
don't
are they?
know.
What are they?
But
shooting?
there's actual planes. They have a whole bunch of planes and helicopters and stuff up there,
Yeah.
and they like change out what goes on top.
Well, they had a stealth bomber on there at one point.
Yeah.
It's to test the army's radar, and they used that as a point, focal
But
point.
I had to go
That's
through.
what they want you to
I had to go
believe.
in with these army guys and had to go through all these checkpoints. You don't get far up that hill without.
I tried to get up that hill, and they come right out of the thing with
They
guns.
come
Yeah.
out of the because they were standing in like the woods.
Yeah,
with
they
guns.
come right. I've tried it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Just because you're curious?
Well,
Why was Walmart closed?
yeah.
Why?
A little squished them out.
yeah, maybe.
Oh, but there's like 6 or 7 buildings up there, and there's some shit up there. There was a lot of people around, and
Really? Because
Yeah.
it looks deserted. You
I
think
couldn't
this
go-
is an abandoned road. You don't even.
I
think
went in
about
the building. I went in 2 of the buildings, but I couldn't go in all of them.
it. Really? There's aliens there, I bet.
I don't know what's in there, but there
Although
was stuff going on up there.
I've often wondered about that place.
There was
Yeah.
stuff going on for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's military. I think it's like some Space Force shit.
It was
Yeah.
through the Air Force.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't know.
You
Interesting.
had appraised this property?
They were buying land. They wanted to expand it, and were buying more land. And I had to go up there and meet with them.
Ah.
So that's the only reason, because they wanted to expand it.
Wow.
They were buying another like 300 acres
Wow.
because they ended up buying it, but there's no buildings or anything on there. And they said they needed the land to expand. So where'd they expand?
Underground.
Wow, they went underneath.
Must be.
You just scooped something.
Have you ever explored any of these underneath bunkers that you speak of that you could talk about? No,
No,
they wouldn't
no.
let you in.
No,
No, you don't go in at all.
no. But there's, they were expanding in Vernon too. There's a place in Vernon, and they were buying land there, and there's just a field with a fence around it, and it's two rows. It's a double row of fence with barbed wire on top. You don't think there's anything there, but it's government owned, and it's like 40 or 50 acres, and they wanted that done too because they wanted to expand over there, but it's vacant land, so there's some shit underground.
Speaking of something weird, you have behind Lowe's in New Hartford. There's this weird building over there with all this barbed wire. Have you ever seen it? You know where the Twin Orchards
It's
and
barbed wire.
Barbed wire, whatever. Barbed wire. Too much stuff.
I went to school with Bob Ware.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you been there? Have you seen this?
Wasn't he in the dead?
Have you seen this building?
Played for the Knicks.
Have you seen?
No, there's no.
Okay.
No.
Yes,
We don't
there
know anything.
is. There's this weird building behind.
Is there a
it.
tower there? Or is it a
Yes, there's a big tower.
It's a cell tower.
No, it looks like a prison.
Isn't it a prison? I thought it is a prison.
There's a prison over there?
I thought it was.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
Because there's no signs. There's no nothing.
I always thought it was a prison.
Wait, behind Lowe's?
Yeah.
There's no prison there.
There's this weird looking prison. It looks like a prison. It's just a concrete building with 2 sets of fence with barbed wire, whatever.
Barbed wire.
Barbara O'Reilly?
I got it.
Hey, Barbara O'Reilly. The who?
Seriously, I'm the only one that's ever seen this.
No, I have seen it.
Have
I know
you seen
exactly. Yes, I know what you're
Isn't it
talking
weird?
about.
Is it big?
I always thought it was a prison.
Wait, is it a big building?
Yeah.
There's no prison in New Hartford.
Behind Lowe's.
Yeah.
The orchards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
We need to do a field trip.
Got barbed wire.
Okay, we're doing field trips. Everybody, we're going to get a bus.
Bob's wife.
Bob Weir.
We're gonna get a bus.
We're going to get a bus. And we're going on a field trip.
Instead of going from
Strange places in Central New York.
Instead of going from bar to bar, we'll go from strange. It's got to be late though, because we got to go to Walmart after midnight.
Yeah. And also, I want
It ends at Walmart after midnight.
Also, what I'd like to put on the map too, Squeaky Fromm's house.
I don't know what that
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That
is
would be
that?
fun.
Squeaky Fromm.
Yeah, what is that?
She was part of the Manson family.
Manson family. She lives over here.
Charles Manson
Nathan
family.
Marcy.
She lives in Marcy.
lives in Marcy.
Deerfield or something like that. Yeah.
Well, you got to put on there also. I mean, are we going straight? What are we going?
I want to just have her on the show and talk to her.
Yeah.
You know.
What's our theme? Is it alien? Is it
All of it.
military?
Just the strange.
Is it ghost?
Yeah.
No,
We
it's
got to do
everything.
ghosts too.
She's just paranormal in general.
We got to go to Rutger Park if it's ghosts.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay. Field trip.
Remember Salem?
Salem.
That was.
We went to
freaky.
Salem right around Halloween.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And we had the camcorder in the cemetery, and the
We were taking-
orbs and shit we saw in the video.
We were taking pictures in the cemetery, and you should have seen the stuff floating. You didn't see it, but you were looking in the camera, and you saw all of it.
Really.
Yeah, it was cool. That's a longer field trip, though.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're talking.
Yeah, we need a camper for that.
Let's do it though. This could
That
be
would be-
something. It could be another disruption.
I'm saying
event.
field trip.
yeah.
Field trip to all strange places in Central
I
New
think
York.
we just rent a bus and just get a whole bunch of us.
Where's another
Strange places.
one? We have to go to the
Star Hill. Was it Star Hill?
Yeah.
Our hill, remember with the chains? It's on
The rocking chair?
You got to do the fireman's eyes.
Oh yeah.
what's the fireman's?
You gotta
Eye?
know about the
Oh,
fireman's
you don't know what the
eye.
fireman's eyes are?
No.
The cemetery on Mohawk Street.
There's
St.
the
Agnes?
fireman statue.
You got.
If you touch the
St.
eyes,
Agnes?
yeah.
Over here? St.
Yeah,
Agnes?
yeah.
That's where my grandparents are.
If you touch the eyes, you're going to die the next
What
day.
fireman? I'm in there often.
There's a
actually.
fireman statue.
Yeah, just as you went to when we used to go drinking there as when we were kids, we used to drink in the cemetery.
Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't.
Okay,
You
but we
did.
all had to go to step. We used to put our foot in this hole. Remember the hole we used to put our foot in first, and then we used to go to the fireman.
Yeah. It was freaky in there.
Yeah.
At night, because you walk in off of Mohawk Street and you're in the middle of the city, and then you walk in there, and it's like you're in a whole different. There's the chapel in there, and
Yeah.
it's pitch dark. You don't hear anything in there.
They don't close.
No.
You can just walk around in there.
Yeah. Well, we did.
No, they close.
They close now,
Did they
right?
close?
They close. Yeah. All cemeteries close at dark.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is also you guys were running around in there in the early '80s, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
There's no statute of limitation here,
I
Frank.
know, right? You get in trouble because you drank in the park in '82.
I don't know who's listening. maybe not.
Get our 40 a malt duck and go through the cemetery.
What other strange?
That's got to be part of the field trip.
yeah. What other strange places can we throw on this field trip?
I don't know. There's got to be more.
There's got to be something at Proctor Park. Remember where there used to be like that body imprint on the side of the wall? And I went to look for it this summer because I was walking the park a lot this summer, and I couldn't find that body imprint anymore on the
I
wall.
never heard of that.
No.
No.
Remember when the guy said, "Let me get a chicken wing"?
Oh my God, I remember that. Wait, that wasn't there. That was up in Forest Hill.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. No, that was at a bar.
No, that was at Proctor Park underneath. We were eating chicken wings down there, and this guy just come out of the woods and said, "Hey, man, let me get a chicken wing." So we gave him a chicken wing because we were scared, and then he just walked off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's strange.
We paid him in a chicken wing and he left and he didn't kill us.
Oh, I got a spot. Broad Acres.
Oh, yeah.
Broad
Yeah.
Acres. Now that's not active anymore, right? It's shut down.
You gotta get us into Marcy Psych.
Broad Acres had some scary underground
Mar-
tunnels because we used to go there, and get stuff after it closed for work. The tunnels are scary underneath.
Marcy
there.
Psych.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcy Psych Center. Get us in there. Set all this up.
Wait,
Did they knock Broadacres down, though?
Broadacres is the one off Walker
Deerfield.
Road, right?
It's in Deerfield, yeah.
Yeah, Deerfield. I don't know. Because there was like that road, and it used to be creepy when going down that road.
It would be creepy in there. Remember, it was all overgrown.
When we used to go in there and pulling stuff out, it was scary because there's gurneys and all kinds of weird crap in there, and the tunnels were just scary as hell.
Yeah. People got to live in there now. Do you think?
But still, I thought they knocked it down.
Did they? I don't know.
We got to go into Marcy Psych Center, the original one, Utica Psych Center.
No, which one?
Utica's the one in West.
The Old Main.
Yeah,
Okay.
Old Main.
Yeah.
We got to go in there. That's got to be on the list. We need a list.
We do. We got to write this down.
We could do like a whole summer, like do a different place, like do all summer. I'm hearing noises.
It's me.
Oh, okay. Stop that.
It's the military. You're shutting us down. But nothing's working. Why are we off?
No, there's some strange.
No, we got to do it all in one night. We can't.
No, you can't do all that one night.
You can't do all that.
There's no way you could do all that.
That's a whole
one night.
summer.
It's a weekly occurrence.
That's a whole summer. You could spend a whole
Let's get
night.
a bus. We'll rent the bus and we'll go once a week.
I love how he says it so nonchalant.
Yeah.
We do have quite a lot of places on. There's a few places we put on there.
Yeah.
Where do we put on there so far?
We got Utica Psych Center,
Broadacres,
Griffiths, and all that stuff could be a whole
Walmart
week.
after midnight.
Yeah, Rome.
That could be any Walmart after midnight.
They're saying Rome because
Yeah, I know, but you ever been to Walmart after midnight?
I try not to. No, it's been years.
I've been once.
I try not to go to Walmart at all.
Wait, they're not even open at midnight now.
Oh, they're not. Well, it's Christmas now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I know it's Christmas, but
Yeah.
don't they close at 10, Norm?
This could be cool though. It could be the Central New York Paranormal.
Central New York
thing.
Freak Cruise.
Freak Cruise or something. I don't know.
And do it in a bus.
Yeah, we got to get the Agent Paranormal guys.
Because if you
on
call
this.
it, because that makes sense. Because you're going to call it a cruise and it's going to be in a bus because it's.
Speaking of
Central
this, I
New
got a
York.
guy at work. He said weird things are going on in his house, and he goes, bars of soap are moving. So he put his camera up, and these bars of soap that are on the floor, and literally you watch the video, you see these bars of soap moving around like they were like toys. It was freaky. I don't know. They're just paranormal. Yeah, we can go to his house.
All right.
Yeah.
Rome, we could spend like a couple days in Rome. There's that Indian battlefield.
Erie Canal thing.
The Erie Canal thing. That's another
What
one.
about a Riscony battlefield?
Riscony
Some
battlefield.
weird shit goes on there. You hear people screaming and yelling. And
Yeah. See, a lot of weird shit goes on around this place. No wonder why the Simpsons do
I know. Make fun of us.
episodes about us.
No wonder they have seasons about us.
Oh no. Gentlemen, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love you.
Merry
both.
Christmas, Sid. Love you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much for both of you for everything that you do for me and the D and everything. And if not for Tommy and this and these guys, if it's not for these two, there's no Disruption Network. So thank you.
That's not true.
It's true. It definitely is. And you're just like, come on, just let him in here.
It took me a little while on the phone to get him. And first, I wanted this place for
I'm
my
like,
barbecue.
you could put a deck. You could put just like one section. You could have one mic.
I remember the first day we moved in here, he had a conniption almost. He's like, wait, I get you. What are you doing?
I came down to work and there's all these people. What's going on?
What's going on over here? Frank, I
Well,
got this.
here's to another 50 years of Disruption Network.
Oh, thank you.
50 years
And
of
50
Disruption.
years of Doughboy Barbecue
Yes.
and Donato Appraisal
If you need a
Service.
party,
No.
we're still
I
available.
retired way before that. I want to close.
You want to close.
I got 2 years left.
You guys thinking about your next chapter?
2 years I retire, so
Have you
I'll
been
probably
thinking about
be the winter in Florida and the summer here.
Yeah.
Doing the food truck.
Do the food truck in the summer? Yeah. I think
probably
you've built a great thing with that. It's like, why walk away
Yeah,
from
no,
that?
it's
I probably got 4 or 5. Probably about 4 years.
What are you thinking?
Snowbirding.
You go to Florida, though?
I don't know. I go back and forth with that because if you're only going to spend 3 months down somewhere warm, you want it to be warm.
Right.
If I was going to spend all year, you'd be the Carolinas because I don't want to be in Florida in the summer.
Right.
But if I'm going December, January, February, I want it to be 70, 80.
Mm-hmm.
So
just getting away from the snow. I can't stand it. That snowstorm we had the other night, I'm done. I've had it.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
snowblower wouldn't start, I'm
I like
done.
a good snowstorm. I want 3 feet of snow.
You do.
Yeah, remember after the 3 foot snowstorm, we were wandering around over here.
Yeah. I do.
Trying to get by. The fire trucks were stuck.
I'm trying to fucking survive.
You were trying to get back. You had to walk home, and then you were trying to get back to your truck.
Yeah, I had to walk home that day.
That's not fun to me. I don't want. Give me a beach and.
It felt like Armageddon that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a zombie apocalypse.
It really was. People were all over the place, and everybody's pissed off at one another.
I was stuck at work for 3 days that time, or at least
were you
2
really?
days. Yeah, I had to work like 24 hours straight.
There was cars stuck all over the place.
Yeah.
They weren't stuck. They were just abandoned.
Yeah.
It was like it was like a apocalypse.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. And that was like March of 2018. Was it March 2018 or 2017? 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Was it 17?
Yeah,
It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was brutal. It's one of the worst snowstorms I've ever been through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kept snowing.
Yeah, there's always those guys. The blizzard of 67. Now, I'll tell you, you couldn't even see the top of the roofs.
I remember looking out my window.
And I was barefoot the whole time.
We didn't have boots then. They didn't invent them yet.
Yeah.
I remember looking out my window, and there were snowmobiles going by and all stuff. No cars
level
around.
To your window?
What?
Level to your window?
What are you talking about? No.
The snow.
No. And all of a sudden, from the parkway, the snowcat went down the parkway. I was like, what the hell is that thing? It was going down the parkway.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was absolutely
crazy.
nuts. But before we get out of here, let's get a couple Christmas past stories. I'd like to get a couple Christmas past out of you, Tommy. Like, is there a memorable Christmas that sticks out to you?
You know what? I remember one time when I was a kid, and Santa came to my house to visit me. And you know, so I was maybe 4, 5, 6. And then when I left,
Did Santa smell like Nak Chamba?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't Vinny. I go, Ma, that wasn't Santa. That was Dad. And he goes, how do you do? I can tell by his hands because my father he was a meat cutter, so he had hands, so I knew it. And that Christmas always stuck in my head.
That's the year you found out that
there was no Santa.
Well, I don't know if there's no Santa. I wouldn't say it go that far.
That Santa came dressed as my father.
Really?
Yeah.
Santa. Well, your father came dressed as Santa.
Right. Yeah, you got it.
Or that.
Or one of those. No more peanut butter shit for me.
What do you mean? It's great. I love it.
It's killing me.
That's kind of sad, actually. That was the day.
That was the day I figured out.
So you didn't remember all the years you thought there was a Santa. You remembered the year you forgot about the Santa. Okay, let's analyze this.
No, let's not. But I always thought, whatever.
What about you, Frank? You got a good Christmas that stands out for you?
When you're young, I mean, Christmas is everything when you're young.
Yeah.
You know, it's just family. It's a good time.
Yeah.
You know,
changed so much though as you
it
get
does.
older.
It goes by so fast, and it
How about you?
not the same.
I'm gonna take it back to Christmas 1998.
98. We're back to 98.
We're going back to 1998. A 23-year-old Anthony Donaldson, only known as Z for maybe 3 years at the time.
Did you have rabbit pajamas on?
No, I did
Okay.
not.
I was just checking.
I probably was.
I'm trying to get a visual.
Okay. I was probably wearing a ski jacket and smelled like Marlboro Lights.
The opposite of.
Marlboro Lights and Jägermeister. Anyways, Joe Mama and the Funk Daddies at Captain Trips. Rock and Roll Preserve. Was it Rock and Roll then? I think he had changed over to Rock and Roll Preserve.
We had to.
Joe Mama and the Funk Daddies at the Rock and Roll Preserve.
I
Christmas
remember the night.
1998.
Wow.
And the whole bar came to my house afterwards. And I was living on Oneida Street at the time, but I had a cool house. As I stated earlier, Eric Leo lived with me, and a couple of our friends lived upstairs. We had all guys downstairs, all girls upstairs, and we were like, we're having a party. So, like, 200 people showed up at the house.
I remember that house on Oneida Street.
I was there.
Yeah, I think you were both there. I think you might have both been there.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like right across from the skis?
Right across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a big 2-story. Yeah.
Yeah, the cars were all up and down that street, all up and down Oneida Street. It got crazy, and we didn't kick the last person out of there till like
Yesterday.
yeah, it was like noon. It was like it was early. It was the afternoon. I was like,
that's a
okay,
good party.
it was time to go. But yeah, great times though,
Wow.
great times. And then I was just talking to my friends Gina and Debbie, and there was this one night, and it was right around the holidays, and I had come to your bar, and I was in a bad mood for some reason. I can't remember why. I was in a bad mood, and I went to your place to go drink it off. And sat at the bar, got drunk, and watched your brother play Mega Touch. I can't remember.
Oh my God! Remember that?
That's all we ever did was play Mega Touch.
Oh, that thing! It was at the end of the bar. I remember that.
It was
Wow!
like play that thing like it was a fucking slot machine.
Oh my God!
Anyways, and then Gina and Debbie, who were living in Florida at the time, come walking into the place. It instantly changed my mood, and it was just hanging out with some great friends, and just it's amazing like how your mood can change.
Oh, sure.
Instantly like that. And that was one of those nights, and we were just talking about it on Facebook. It was like, you remember that night? And yeah, so a lot of memorable nights, and because of you and your place, and and then all the memorable New Year's Eve parties.
Oh my God!
Wow, the New Year's Eve parties.
Dude, we had some crazy New Year's Eve parties.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Remember the electric chair? What was up with the electric?
That was the Halloween party.
Oh, but that stayed around for a long time.
Yeah, it did.
It was that big electric chair. Do you remember that?
No.
That was there for like
we had
while.
a theme party. It wasn't the Pimp and Hose Ball. It was.
I got pictures from that.
Oh, I got them over there. I couldn't get away with today, but I dressed as a. Were you there?
I think so.
We had the Cadillac as the door, as the front of the place, but I dressed as a black pimp.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't think I do.
I couldn't do that today. I don't even know why I did it, but I was in complete blackface.
Oh yeah.
And then going to breakfast at Louis or whatever it was at 3 a.m. in blackface.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that wasn't scary.
Oh, I can imagine.
We used to go to breakfast all the time after.
Yeah.
We talked about that the other day when I had Matt on here from Gridley Page. That's what's missing right now. Well, I mean, other than the fact we're on this Corona coaster, but afterwards, the breakfast joints. Yeah. There's no more breakfast joints, just Denny's.
Lillian's and
TR's,
Little Louis,
Little Louis,
Tom and Jackie's.
They were all on Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
Then Columbia Street. What was Columbia Street? Remember down by Columbia, there was one.
Yeah, that's Tom and Jackie's.
Yeah.
See, I don't think you can do that today, though.
You can't.
Because Denny's tried it, and they had to have armed guards in there because of the fights. Back then, we didn't,
the other thing that's shifting, too, is the times. Like you were talking about, hopefully you get a venue going and stuff. The bands aren't playing until 2 a.m. anymore.
No.
They're done.
Yeah, midnight's it. That's
it. They're done early. Yeah. Even earlier than that.
Sometimes they wouldn't start till 11.
Right.
I mean, the Booty Foundation probably wouldn't go on to 11.
I can remember waiting for them to start, and it'd be like 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the headliner wouldn't go on till like midnight.
Oh yeah,
like
if we had a national, they wouldn't go on to midnight. They'd play right till 2. But
play right till 2. Like that was the call. That's how it was back then. Now that you couldn't do that now.
Remember how many pizzas we'd get from Parkway Pizza Pad? Pizza Pad across the street.
Oh yeah.
The kids don't even know what it's like.
No, they don't. The fun we had and the shit we did.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Get pizzas constantly from there.
The cold cheese pizza from the Pizza Pad was the best. You get the pizza and then you put the cold cheese on top of it. Oh, it was the best.
I remember a couple New Years with speaking of that with George Wesley and Joe.
Yep, the Funk Daddies.
Yeah, those were amazing.
Yes. You used to get the all-night beer and wine license.
Yeah, they used to play till like 4 o'clock.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Oh, my God. I remember you and Vinny getting into shouting matches.
Oh, yeah.
You and Kevin and the boys would all be on stage singing with George Wesley. And he'd be like, come on, Tommy, let's get out of here. And you're like, fuck you, Vinny.
I think that might have been 2000.
That was 2000?
That might have been, yeah.
That one, no, because I was at Fish for that, for 2000. But it might have been 98 or 99, one of those 2 years back to back. This is the first New Year's I'm not like working in like 20+ years.
But there's nothing to do. Bars close at 10.
And it's not like you're not working because you're doing something else. It's just,
right.
There's really nothing to do.
What are you guys doing for New Year's? Maybe we should get together.
Let's do it.
Yeah, maybe we should do something.
I mean, that'd be a good start.
If I know Frank will be sleeping by 9:30.
True.
So.
I'll be right
but then I'll be
him.
up again at 11:30, and I'll be up till 5. I just need a power nap.
Yeah. There you go. 20-minute.
That's a good night to start the Weird Cruise.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we could.
All right. Maybe we should just start without getting a bus. We'll just start just the 3 of us.
All right.
Us and a bottle of whiskey.
Driver.
And a designated driver.
Let's just get an Uber and we'll just
do that.
Derek's saying every night he'd have to get Vinny pizza from the Pizza Pad.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, hey, go give me a couple slices.
Yep.
Remember Talking Richard?
Oh, yeah.
Talking Richard, yeah.
I remember the first night
you'd be standing outside, he would just show up and out of nowhere.
The first night we were open, and it was packed in there, and he came in. And Louis LaBella from across the street came over because he was running the pizza place. And he goes, you let him in? Don't let him in, because he used to have the place before us. Mm-hmm. But he remember his hands. He would shake your hand, and literally they're 3 times the size. He
had a claw.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a professor or something?
Yes,
Yeah, then he went nuts.
Then he had a drinking problem.
His wife died, didn't he? And
then like his whole family died.
Something like that.
Something happened. He didn't live far from there. He used to walk.
He had that orange jumpsuit on, or
the blue one. It was a blue jumpsuit. I can still picture him in a hat.
Yeah.
He had like a fedora hat.
1963 Casey Stringles at the back.
He knew every baseball
that's
lineup
right.
ever. He did. He'd be like, and then third base is the human vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson.
So Nick is talking Richard without the alcohol.
No doubt. But yeah, he knew every baseball lineup from like there was a certain cutoff point though, and that somebody had told me like he can't remember after a certain point, like after say 1975. But that was
but he knew everything before that.
Before that, but I guess that was the year that maybe his wife and family passed away.
He used to.
Yeah, remember him?
Oh yeah.
He used to go around drinking other people's drinks.
Yeah.
He'd put a straw in their drink and drink it while they weren't looking.
Yeah. W-O-W. Wow. He would do that.
Yeah.
He'll put a ring on her finger.
Oh, yeah.
I've been with a girl or something, and that's what he would tell her. Put a ring on her finger.
You know, speaking of that, remember, now that they don't have, remember the guy who used to go selling roses from bar to bar?
I was just thinking about him when he said that.
What's your picture taken?
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah. You don't have any guys like that anymore.
No.
He used to be all over the place.
Every bar you went.
He used to be in grifts all the time.
What's your picture taken?
Yeah.
He used to annoy the hell out of me, actually.
Oh, yeah, he used to know the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
That's why he bought a rose just to get him away.
Yeah. And then one night we had open mic night at the electric company, and like I think nobody signed up. There was nobody there or whatever, but he showed up, wanted your picture taken, and he played saxophone. And he played "Isn't She Lovely" for like an hour and a half straight. And I'm like, will you stop? Will you stop?
That's like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, he just kept going and going and going and going. But then one day, you didn't you always think he was like a vagrant? Like, he was like a homeless type of guy. You seen him get in a brand new Cadillac one night.
Oh, sure.
Just get in, hop in. I'm like, dude, he's making a ton of money off those pictures.
$400 or $500 tax free. What do you have to expand?
On a Polaroid camera.
Sure.
Wow.
Crazy. I never knew that guy's name, though. Did you ever know his name?
No,
I never knew his name. We had a lot of kooks in Utica.
Still do.
Yeah, for sure. But they're...
they were harmless. They were,
right.
you know.
Right, yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, Talking Richard, though. He's one of my all-time favorites.
Talking Richard.
He knew every freaking baseball lineup.
He was...
He knew every... My buddy one time, we were standing in line at the pizza pad. He goes, hey, watch this. He goes, you still got that Sparky Lyle baseball card? Sparky Lyle! And he just went off on this whole thing. Like, he knew facts and, like, yeah. And then if you ever wanted him to go nuts, you mentioned Roberto Clemente. And the guy would lose his mind. He would lose his mind, yeah. Wow. A lot of interesting characters. It's a good time to be alive, though, man.
Oh, yeah, we had some fun. We're still having fun, though. I mean, you know, just different.
Yeah.
It's a lot earlier.
It's a lot different. I was telling somebody today that I am so glad I'm not like 21, 22 right now.
I was going to say, what do they do?
Right.
I mean,
I'm glad I got all my drinking out of the way, you know?
Especially this whole year. It's just lost.
Right.
The next year's going to be lost.
I feel bad for the kids that are like 21, 22.
Where do they go?
They don't. They're having virtual bar sessions. They're on Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah, they're a lot different than
they are. They're not.
They're making TikTok videos.
Yeah, exactly. Making TikTok
videos. Shot, make a TikTok.
Right. I don't even think the kids today even drink anymore. Like, we were drinking at 13, 14 years old, stealing Utica Club from my uncle.
Oh, cutting the top off the beer ball.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a pump.
Were you there when we stole the OVs?
You got in trouble for that. I was
We stole the OVs from a sheriff.
What?
We stole the whole case of OVs from a sheriff.
He had him in his hallway or something.
Yeah. We were helping this lady move upstairs, and he had a case of OVs in downstairs. And we were young. Shit, we took him. We hit him in the weeds on the outside, and then we went back for him. And remember my brother came to get me? He was pissed.
I wasn't part of that one.
No.
Yeah,
but you drank them, though.
No. They didn't even get to drink them.
We only had one, I think. We took one. We took a roadie. We took one to go back home, and then we were coming back for him later.
They were all happy. Yeah, we got this done.
No. We had to bring them all back in with the guy looking at us. He's going to kill us.
Oh, for sure. Steal the man's beer.
Yeah. Sheriff's beer, not even a real...
Oh, hilarious. Yeah. It's about that time, fellas. What do you think? I got to pee.
That's what time it is.
This has been great, though. I'm glad we could just sit here and shoot the shit.
Yeah, right.
It's the holidays. I want to get together with my boys. We went all over the spectrum today.
We got a lot of big plans for the future.
If anybody watched this, they're like, these three are weird.
Yeah.
But they could probably relate to at least one thing we talked about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sure they.
it.
Right. It's probably the alcohol.
The alcohol.
It's usually the alcohol-related thing. But Merry Christmas to you both.
Merry
Enjoy
Christmas,
your
Happy New
holidays.
Year.
Salute
Thank
to
you,
both.
too.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
everybody
Christmas.
out there in internet land. Thank you so much for all your support this year. And it's been a cool year. I mean, other than it's been a shitty year as far as like the Corona coaster, it's been a cool year for Disruption Network.
Yep.
We had to kind of reconfigure our business model and do some things a little bit different, but we're just coasting right along right now. So thank you so much for all your support out there. And thank you, too.
Let's hopefully 21's better for all of us.
Yeah, we hope.
That's-
We hope. Please.
Yes, we need it.
Please, please, please. Also, want to wish some shout-outs to my sponsors, EJA Moving Services, Attorney Dave Longaretta, Utica Coffee, and, of course, my friends over at the Saranac Brewery. Also got to make mention, too, the Uncle Louie Variety Show Holiday Show is going on this Saturday. Get your tickets. I just shared it over there on our Facebook, and Disruption just shared it as well. So get your tickets. It's a hilarious show. It's funny.
Watch that Saturday?
Okay.
It's hysterical. It is.
Did he just ask me out? I think he did.
I think he did.
He just asked me out.
He did. I like it nonchalantly.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Hey,
hey, we should
I'm glad
watch
we're
it.
not far enough for him to do the yawn thing on me.
Or cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn. But yeah, it is a very funny show. We were writing it last week, and they're going to put it on. There's a lot of funny shit.
I love those guys.
so-
They're hilarious.
Hilarious,
Yeah.
man.
Good
When we
guys,
got
too.
together that one time, remember we went to go drink with them that
Yeah.
one night? Oh, no, our anniversary party, too.
Yeah. They had a ball there.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We were at that was probably the last event we ever had.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like it was. But, yep. Uncle Louie showed
When
up.
was that?
February.
February?
Yeah.
Seems like so long ago.
Yeah, it does.
February.
Goes by fast. It does. But happy holidays to everybody. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for all your love and support. I hope you guys have a very safe and festive holiday. And I will see you, I think, again back in 2021. Later.